In the Valley of Elah, tension filled the air. On one hill stood the armies of Israel, fearful and uncertain. Across the valley, the Philistine warriors roared with confidence, led by a terrifying giant, Goliath. For 40 days, Goliath mocked Israel, daring anyone, to fight him. But no one moved. Not even King Saul. Far from the battlefield, a young shepherd named David tended his sheep with care. He was the youngest of 8 brothers, small in size, but strong in spirit. Though he held only a sling and staff, his heart carried the courage of a warrior. David trusted in a power greater than any sword or spear. He trusted in the Lord. One day, David's father sent him to deliver food to his brothers on the front lines. When David arrived and heard Goliath's challenge, something stirred within him. While the soldiers trembled, David stood tall. He asked, "Who is this giant who defies the armies of the living God?" His brothers scoffed. But David believed. Brought before King Saul, David spoke boldly, "Let no one lose heart. I will fight this Philistine." Saul looked him over, young, untrained, unarmored, but David shared his story. "When lions and bears came for my sheep, I struck them down. The Lord who rescued me will deliver me again." David stepped onto the battlefield with no sword, no shield, only a sling and 5 smooth stones. Across from him, Goliath laughed. "Am I a dog, that you come at me with sticks?" But David stood firm. "You come with a sword and spear, but I come in the name of the Lord of hosts." With a single stone, David took aim and let it fly. The rock struck Goliath's forehead. The giant staggered and fell to the ground with a crash that shook the valley. Victory belonged not to the strong, but to the faithful. The Israelites rose with a shout, chasing the Philistines into retreat. David stood tall, not as a mighty soldier, but as a servant of God who believed. His sling was small, but his faith was great. Sometimes, life brings giants, problems that seem too big, too strong, too loud. But like David, we can face them, not with fear, but with faith. Because with God, the underdog always has the upper hand.